Welcome back to Helena's Craft Barn. Today I am going to attempt to make a live edge mirror with some barn board and a thrifted mirror. I'm going to make the wood on the top and on the bottom, so I went ahead and cut the pieces to the same width as my mirror and clamped it to my table to sand them down smooth. I then cut a couple of pieces of strapping that I'll be putting on the back side of the wood. This will just act like a small ledge that the mirror can sit on. I glued and then nailed this piece of strapping to the back side of the top and the bottom piece of wood. I flipped my pieces over and then I put on a generous amount of construction adhesive. I took my mirror and was about to put it on in place when I broke the mirror, and I was so mad. But thankfully I did have a second mirror that I could still finish my project with. This mirror is slightly smaller, so I ended up having to cut both the top and the bottom piece of wood. At this point, my glue had already dried, so I scraped it off and added a second layer, and then successfully put my mirror onto the prepared pieces of wood. I then cut two more pieces of strapping that I'll be putting on the back side and attaching both to the top and the bottom. I realized there was a bit of a gap between the strapping and the back of the mirror, so I cut four more pieces that I'm just going to be gluing on the bottom side of my strapping. I first glued the pieces down with my construction adhesive to the back side of the mirror, and then went ahead and put wood glue on top and then glued and nailed my strapping on top of those. I was a bit bummed out when I broke my mirror, but I'm very thankful that I had a second one that I was able to still finish this project with. And I'm so very grateful that you stuck around to the finish of this project. I hope that you give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a blessed day.